Hey guys, Brent here, bringing you guys our bio. I'm gonna be explaining to you guys what we're all about. Alright, so when we started this channel, we were just normal video game nerds that decided, well, one day we're pretty funny, so we were like, alright, so let's create a YouTube channel and exploit our funniness to the world. So here we are, and since then we've been just trying to make you guys laugh. We've been trying to have fun with you guys. We've been trying to add some character to our videos, and basically all we're striving for is your guys' entertainment. My name in real life outside the channel is Brent Fisher. Sk8tr's name is Matthew Barnett, and one day we were in class, in actually geometry class, my sophomore year, his junior year, and we met and we just started talking because we didn't really agree with what the teacher was having us do at the time. And at the time I was addicted to Minecraft, and then Matt, he was like, well, you should try this one game, it's called Clash of Clans. And for like a month or two I was just sitting there, and I was like, yeah, I haven't tried it yet. And every day he would ask me, he'd be like, dude, did you get the game? Did you get the game? Did you get the game? And I'm like, no, sorry, I got busy. I didn't really want to play the game. And so eventually I was like, alright, you know what, I'll get it and I'll try it out. So I started playing it, and I got addicted, okay? Like, I got addicted. And then ever since then, Matt and I have been just clashing, trying to beat each other at performance in the game. And every time he maxes a town hall, every time he moves on to a different town hall, I move on to. So anyways, enough of that part. After that, we started becoming more better friends. We started hanging out in our teacher's class. His name was Mr. Whitbread, and shout out to him for being a great teacher. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Anyways, so we had him for our 4th period class, and every day when we would go in there, we would sit by each other, we'd talk for a few minutes, and then once class started, I was sitting on the other side of the room. So once we were able to get up into partners, I would go with him, we'd finish our work, and then we'd go right onto the computer and we'd start playing games. We would look up random stuff on Gazoogle. It's a gangster translator that translates any website's text into gangster words. It's stupid, but it's fun. It was really fun. Anyways, we would get on the computer, we would do that, we would look up like news. Like there was this one thing about, I guess, a portal to hell, and just weird twisted stuff that we found. We were like, alright, this is cool. So anyways, we became really good friends from that class. And so what we did was one day, we decided that we were going to start hanging out at lunch together. Well, the first few times I was like, hey, I gotta go hang out with you at lunch, because I would normally at lunch I would hang out in Mr. Whitbread's class, and I would talk to him for the rest of lunch, and while I ate my lunch. And one day I was like, alright, Matt, where do you hang out so that I can sit with you this lunch? And he was like, oh, over there. And we never met up, so I was like, hey, you come to Whitbread's with me and we'll hang out there. Well, for the past week after that, we were like, he was like canceling out on me because he had some friends that were on the tennis team, and he was on the tennis team at the time, so he was busy with his friends at lunch. So eventually I was like, alright, you know what, I'll sit with him. So I sat down with him and his friends, and I felt awkward doing it because I didn't know them. So anyways, I started hanging out in Whitbread's classroom instead. I continued to, and then the next year we started, over the summer we became like this. We were like really close friends. The entire summer we were talking, and towards the beginning of the school year, he came up to me and he was like, dude, all my friends were seniors. I was like, that's funny. He's like, yeah, that means they all graduated, therefore I have no friends. And so he was like, alright, you'll sit with me, and I'm like, okay. So I sat with him that time. The table was completely empty because they were all seniors, and he was a junior at the time. Well, not this time, but before that, when they were there. Yeah. Anyways, he's a senior now. When he was a senior, I went there. So we started hanging out there for a few weeks, and then we decided, you know what? We'll move on to somewhere else. So we moved to the senior circle, which is in the middle of our school, and we started hanging out there and eating our lunch, and from there we just started hanging out in different areas of the school, but it was mainly in that premises. Eventually we looked over at the benches we used to sit at, and there were some freshmen and sophomores that were taking up our spaces, so we were like, whatever, these are our permanent spots. So anyways, we ever since then we would like talk about random stuff, make fun of the people that walked by. Not really make fun of them, but just, yeah, we kind of made fun of them. It was funny, but it was only to ourselves, so it wasn't really, we're not mean people. We really aren't. So I mean, I don't consider it bagging because they didn't hear us, nobody else heard us, it was just between me and him. It's like having thoughts in your head about it. I mean, what's wrong with that? Anyways, so we would laugh, we'd have a good time, and eventually we became like really close friends, and we decided one day that we were like, alright, let's create a YouTube channel, because we see Play Clash of Clans, we find PewDiePie, we see Smosh, we see Markiplier, we see all these different YouTubers that are making millions on their videos, on a YouTube video that is extremely fun. And we realized how fun it was for them to do it themselves, because they were actually playing video games while they were making these videos. They were playing video games, and then they were posting them online, and then they were getting money for it and entertaining people. That's what we started wanting to do. So one day I was like, alright, so I created a YouTube channel, and it didn't really work out. And then Matt was like, alright, I want to create a YouTube channel. Well, for a month, we were sitting there and we kept saying, yeah, we gotta create this, we gotta create the YouTube channel. And we kept slacking, we never made it. We just kept procrastinating, working on schoolwork and stuff like that, but that's not really procrastinating. Anyways, so we were busy with other things, and eventually we decided, alright, you know what, we gotta buckle down and do this. So eventually we started the YouTube channel. We were like, alright, let's make our first video. Well, our first video was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay? So after a while of making these videos, we deleted the past videos because we realized how bad they were. After that, we continued to hang out and everything, but I decided, you know what, he's a senior, I'm a junior, and we had already made a plan to where, like, when he graduates, I'm gonna move in with him. So what we decided was that, or what I decided was that I was gonna graduate this year, and in order to do that, I had to go to a whole different school and like really work hard in order to bust out credits and graduate this year. So I went to the new school, and I'm currently there now, and he's left there alone with some other guy to hang out with, and he got kind of mad at me over that. He's like, I don't want to hang out with him, I want to hang out with you. And I'm like, alright, well, that sucks because I gotta stay here. Anyways, so that's pretty much our bio till now. We basically created this channel in order to make you viewers happy, in order to make your guys' YouTube viewing experience better, and to have fun doing it. I mean, it's fun making videos, it really is. Every time I make a video, I'm happy about it. The most annoying part about it, the only annoying part about it, is probably the editing and uploading to YouTube, because it takes time. That's the only thing. Other than that, I have complete fun with it. So it's been a few days since we I've been working on this website for a few weeks now. Finally, it's release date today, and I've decided that here you guys go. But other than that, thanks for watching. If you go over to the contact tab, you can see that we laid out for you guys to contact us and leave us any information on any on any games you guys want us to review, any type of series you guys want us to start, or any kind of advice you guys have for our videos. So anyways, just give us any advice you guys have for our videos, or anything that you guys think we can improve on or add to. But don't leave hate comments, but just give us some advice. We really strive to make you viewers happy, so we need your opinion in order to do that, because we're just thinking of things off the top of our heads. So we need your guys' help. Anyways, another point is if you go over to the video tab, which is over here, it has some of our videos. Doesn't have all of them. You can go to our channel in order to view all of them. But if you go to our upcoming materials page, it'll show you our upcoming videos, anything that we're gonna make in the future, or anything like that. So that's where we're gonna post your guys' thoughts on it. That's where we're gonna show what we're gonna be uploading. So if you guys have any suggestions, we're gonna put it right there, letting you guys know that we're gonna put that in our videos for sure. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and game on.